Well, there's a lot of talk about Charlotte, North Carolina. Guys, I was born and raised here. I'm a rarity. I'm a rarity in the city of Charlotte. There are not many of us in the city that were actually born and raised here in Charlotte, North Carolina. My mother's from Burlington, North Carolina. My dad, Burlington, Vermont, I believe is where he's born. I won't say Rutland, but that's where his dad moved to be a professional secretary. Now, living in the city, yeah, we're in the South. We have bad humidity and very relentless summers. And we do. The cool thing about living in the city is the nightlife that I always liked. You know, I was born in the middle class neighborhood in Charlotte. And gosh, I've got a headache today. I hope I get well soon. You know, you come from Missouri or anywhere where the climate's different, the lifestyle's different. You come to a city like Charlotte and you're in a culture shock. And that's to be expected. You know, and I went to Vermont to visit. That's a long story. I have family in Vermont. I was told by the girls there, you ought to stay. You'd be a great. No. I don't have any desire to stay in Vermont. I really don't. In the city of Charlotte, it'll snow. 2 inches, the next day it's gone. But in Charlotte, North Carolina, we have wicked ice storms. Wicked black ice. I've been on it before, guys. Be driving my car and all of a sudden, whoa! And I'm going sideways. Yes, sir. I love my city, I really do. I'm just not a big North Carolina man because it's a Christian Bible thumping state. And it is. It is. I mean, I've always said Charlotte's not a bad place to go out into the suburbs, okay, and raise your family. You know, it's a good city. You know, but I mean, Charlotte, like Atlanta, like New York City, like Chicago, like LA, you know, you're going to have your problems of crime and murder and shootings and stuff like that. And that goes along with the city. Now, Mayor Belk of Belk Leggett Department Stores, and which I think just became Belk's, very affluent family here in Charlotte. Mayor Belk wanted to keep Charlotte a quaint little city. Just a little baby city. He didn't want to see it grow at all. But Mayor Gant saw it different. Mayor Gant began to look at bringing in businesses. Big business started to move into Charlotte. Charlotte's economy is good, and a lot of people move here because of jobs. Now, yeah, we got bugs, we got ticks, we got, I've had ticks bite me before. It scared a dog dookie out of me because you never know what's going to happen. I had to go to the doctor and have him check it out. But there's ticks, mosquitoes, spiders, you name it, we have it. You know, is the city of Charlotte a great place to live? I'd much rather live in Chatham, Virginia, or Danville, Virginia, to be honest with you, but that's just the type of person I am. Coming to Charlotte is a culture shock to a lot of people. Now, if you're moving from Chicago to Charlotte, you're laughing, going, are you kidding me? This is a city? You know. But Guys, like I said, I'm in bad health. I don't know when I'm ever going to get well. I really don't have a clue when I'm ever going to get well. I have a smidgen of a tiny little bit. I mean, just a little tiny little bit of money in the bank. That's it. You know. And I've got a headache. I'm tired. I need to lay down and rest. But when I'm a night room monitor in Emmy and Alex's room, I feel obligated to them. So I stay in here, is what I do. What I do. So that's basically it, guys. The city of Charlotte. And I'm sorry, I tried to edit it. I'm not good at editing. You could see at the very beginning, my camera went like that. But I showed you the outline of Charlotte on the 11th floor where I live. Now, guys, I hope I get over this virus from hell. And it's been terrible virus. I mean, horrendously bad virus. But, you know, it is, like I said, guys, where I feel really bad is not having female companionship. I mean, like I said, when that pretty girl, she's gorgeous, tall girl, gorgeous girl, brought my lunch from Nourish Up, which I'll probably eat it tonight, meatballs. And I see her, and in my mind, I'm remembering what it was like to hold a woman in my arms and to feel the femininity and to see the beauty. You know, I miss that. And if I can, get my special Charlotte area transit bus to pull right up here, pick me up, take me to the YWCA for, I'm qualified for geriatrics now, guys. They do aerobic dancing and exercise in their pool. I can meet me a lady my own age. You know? So guys, I appreciate my 60 subscribers. Charlotte, North Carolina, like I said, I'm just born and raised here. You know, we have great bars. I mean, I remember the Double Door. We had Diamond Gems, we had Mac, we had Simon Says, we had, I can't remember that other one. We've had so many great nightclubs here, dancing, you know, the Noda districts, just north Davidson area, which was started by artists. Artists came in there, and then Paul McBroom. Yeah, Paul McBroom. I think that's who it was. I get him and Tim Mace confused because I used to see him all the time. I think it was Paul McBroom. But anyway, he started a realty company to go into the Davidson area, or North Davidson area in Charlotte, to change it. Fix up the houses and resell them. And Noda, from being an armpit of Charlotte, became a very affluent area where a lot of artists moved there. My buddy Glenn, who is dead, lived there in an old shotgun mill house, because the mill's there also. Highland Mills, I think it was. I'm not sure. And I miss Glenn, I really do. And like I said, almost all my friends are dead except for a couple. And I know that I'm walking towards death in my 70s too. I'm getting extremely tired and I need a nap, guys. But Charlotte's an okay city to live in. I mean, you know, what are you going to compare it to? Have you been to Atlanta? Atlanta, I loved. I had a good time in Atlanta. But would I live there? Hell no. I wouldn't. Now, I've got a cousin that lives in Atlanta, I believe. or did. Now, old Atlanta's pretty cool. I got to check it out, and it's pretty cool. Peace, guys.